Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Cherry. In this video, we will learn about arithmetic sequence. We will illustrate an arithmetic sequence and determine the nth term of an arithmetic sequence and solve problem involving arithmetic sequence. What is arithmetic sequence? An arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which a constant is added to the previous term to get the next term. The constant is called the common difference, denoted by D. For example, we have sequence 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. Paano natin masasabi na ito ay arithmetic sequence? Kukunin natin ang kanyang common difference. Ang common difference ay kinukuha by subtracting the first term by the second term. So, we have 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2. Or, pwede ring third term minus second term. 5 minus 3, that is also 2. Or, fourth term minus third term, 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. Or, fifth term minus fourth term, 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. Kung mapapansin natin, meron tayong constant which is 2. Ito ay tinatawag natin na common difference or letter D. Para makuha ang next term, i-add lang natin yung common difference sa previous term. So, ang previous term natin is 9. I-add natin yung 2, 9 plus 2. So, ang susunod na term dito is 11. Let us have an activity. Identify whether the sequence is an arithmetic or not. If arithmetic sequence, find the common difference. Number 1, 5, 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 7. Para makuha kung arithmetic sequence, kunin natin ang common difference. We have 2 minus 5, that is equal to negative 3. Negative 1 minus 2, that is negative 3. Negative 4 minus negative 1, that is equal to negative 4 plus 1, which is equal to negative 3. And negative 4 minus negative 4 is equal to negative 7 plus 4, that is equal to negative 3. So, we have here fixed number which is the common difference, negative 3. Dahil pare-parehas ang kanyang difference, this is an arithmetic sequence. Ang kanyang common difference is negative 3. Next example, we have sequence 4, 7, 9, 10, 14. Identify natin kung arithmetic sequence or not. 7 minus 4, that is 3. 9 minus 7, that is 2. 10 minus 1, that is 1. And 14 minus 10 is 4. So, we have no common difference. Therefore, this is not an arithmetic sequence. So, ganon mag-identify kung arithmetic or not arithmetic sequence. We already know that a sequence with a common difference is an arithmetic sequence. Ngayon naman, the nth term or last term of an arithmetic sequence is a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where a sub 1 equals first term, n equals number of terms, and d is the common difference. So, para makuha yung nth term or last term ng arithmetic sequence, ito ang formula na ating gagamitin. Let us have examples. Let us have example number 1. What is the 10th term of the sequence 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on? For our solution, isusulat muna natin yung ating given. From our problem, our a sub 1 or first term is 15. D or the common difference is 10. Paano natin nakuha yung 10? 25 minus 15 is 10. 35 minus 25 is 10. 45 minus 35 is 10. 55 minus 45 is 10. And then, ang n natin, the number of terms is 10. So, what is the 10th term? Ang n natin is 10. And then, gagamitin natin ang formula na a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Ang hinahanap natin is what is the 10th term of the sequence. So, substitute lang natin yung mga given. Ang a sub n natin is a sub n since ang n natin is 10 equals a sub 1 is 15, 15 plus our n is 10, so we have 10 minus 1. Common difference is 10, so we have here 10. Then, let's compute. A sub 10 equals 15 plus 10 minus 1 is 9, so we have 9 times 10. Then, a sub 10 equals 15 plus 9 times 10 is 90, so we have 90 here. The sum of 15 and 90 is 105. Therefore, 105 is the 10th term of the sequence 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on. Let us have another example. Example number 2. In the arithmetic sequence 5, 9, 13, 17, and so on, which term is 401? So, pang ilang term ang 401 sa arithmetic sequence? For our solution, let's write first the given. Ang given natin is the first term, a sub 1, which is 5. Then, yung common difference natin is 4. So, paano nakuha yon? A sub 2 minus a sub 1. 9 minus 5 is 4. A sub 3 minus a sub 2. 13 minus 9 is 4. A sub 4 minus a sub 3. 17 minus 13 is 4. And then, yung 401 natin is a sub 10. So, siya yung pang ilang term. Then, substitute to the formula, a sub n equals a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So, substitute natin. Ang a sub n natin is 401. Ang a sub 1 natin is 5 plus ang missing is yung number of terms, yung n minus 1. And then, ang difference natin is 4. Then, let's do the operation. 401 equals 5 plus, i-distribute natin yung 4. 4 times n is 4n. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And then, let's add 5 and negative 4. So, meron tayong 401 dito. 5 plus negative 4 is positive 1. Then, plus 4n. Then, transpose 1. Then, transpose 1, we have 401 minus 1. So, from positive 1, naging negative 1 equals 4n. 401 minus 1 is 400 equals 4n. And then, divide natin both sides by 4. So, we have 400 divided by 4, that is equal to 100. 4n divided by 4, that is equal to n. So, ang n natin is 100. It means that 401 is the 100th term. Pang 100 na term ang 401. Let us have example 3. Form an arithmetic sequence whose 23rd term is negative 107 and whose 55th term is negative 267. Let's write first the given. Ang a sub 23 natin or 23rd term is negative 107. Ito yung ating magiging a sub k. Then yung 55th term natin or a sub 55 is negative 267. Siya yung ating magiging a sub n. So, ang n natin is 55. Ang K natin is 23. Ang gagamitin nating formula is D equals A sub N minus A sub K all over N minus K. Then, substitute natin. D equals, ang A sub N natin is negative 267 minus, ang A sub K natin is negative 107 all over, our N is 55 minus our K is 23. Then, let's perform the operation. Negative 267 minus negative 107. So, negative times negative 107 is positive 107. All over, 55 minus 23 is 32. And then, negative 267 plus 107 is negative 160. All over 32. Then, divide natin, negative 160 divided by 32 is negative 5. Ang common difference natin is negative 5. Ang next nating isosolve ay ang A sub 1. Gagamitin natin yung formula ng nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Bago yon, sulat muna natin ang given. A sub 23 natin is negative 107. So, siya yung A sub K. Ang common difference natin na na-compute is negative 5. And then, the number of terms is 23. Then, substitute natin dito sa ating nth term formula. Ang A sub N natin is A sub 23. Ang A sub 1 natin is na hinahanap natin. Ang N natin is 23. So, meron tayong 23 minus 1 times D, the common difference is negative 5. A sub 23 is negative 107. A sub 1 is missing. 23 minus 1 is 22 times negative 5. We have negative 107 equals A sub 1. 22 times negative 5 is negative 110. And then, transpose natin si negative 110 magiging negative 107 plus 110 equals A sub 1. Then, kunin natin yung sum ng negative 107 and 110, and that is positive 3. Ito yung ating A sub 1. So, nakuha na natin yung A sub 1. Para maka-form tayo ng arithmetic sequence, i-add natin yung common difference na negative 5. 3 plus negative 5, that is negative 2. And then, yung negative 2, add natin ng negative 5, that is negative 7. And then, negative 7 plus negative 5, that is negative 12. And so on. Therefore, the arithmetic sequence is 3, negative 2, negative 7, negative 12, and so on. So, itong A sub 1, ito yung ating first term. Add natin yung common difference na negative 5, kaya nakuha natin yung negative 2. Plus negative 5, nakuha natin yung negative 7. Negative 7 plus negative 5, that is negative 12. And so on. So, yan yung ating arithmetic sequence. Let's have another example. A conference hall has 33 rows of seats. The last row contains 80 seats. If each row has 2 fewer seats than the row behind it, how many seats are there in the first row? So, this is a problem involving arithmetic sequence. So, let's write first the given. So, meron tayong 33 rows of seats. So, ibig sabihin, yung ating pang 33rd term or A sub 33 is 80. And then, yung ating common difference is 2. So, saan nanggaling yon? Each row has 2 fewer seats than the row behind it. And then, yung ating N, the number of terms is 33. Since N is 33, since meron tayong 33 rows of seats. Then, substitute natin sa formula na A sub N equals A sub 1 plus the quantity N minus 1 times D. Ang A sub N natin is A sub 33 equals A sub 1 plus ang N natin is 33 minus 1. Ang common difference, D is 2. Then, substitute A sub 33. So, we have 80 equals A sub 1. 33 minus 1 is 32 multiplied by 2. 80 equals A sub 1. 32 times 2 is 64. Then, transpose natin si 64. 80 minus 64 equals A sub 1. 80 minus 64 is 16. So, ang ating A sub 1 is 16, meaning ito yung nasa first row. Meron tayong 16 na seats sa first row. Therefore, there are 16 seats in the first row. Okay, that's how we solve a problem involving sequence. For our next video, we will learn about arithmetic mean. So, just keep on watching.